Hi students, my name is Ravi Kumar. I am a chemistry lecturer. So today I am discussing about alcohol, phenols and ethers. Alcohols, phenols and ethers. Among these three, first I will discuss about the alcohol, phenols. Later, separately I will discuss about the ethers. This is one of the separate topic, but combined it is oxygen content compound. So now, classify how these alcohols are formed. We know that general formula GEF being considered general formula of alkane. General formula of alkane. This we know as CM H2M plus 2. If N equal to 1, then C1 2 into 1 2 plus 2 that is 4. Then CH4. This is a methane. In this methane, one of the hydrogen, if you replace with the hydroxy group, then we will get the alcohol. That is aliphatic alcohol. Therefore, we can write this alcohol, one hydrogen is replaced with the OH. Then this is called methyl alcohol. Based on this, I can write the general formula of alcohol. See here, how many hydrogens are there? 4 hydrogens. Here also 4 hydrogens are. Therefore, we can write as it is this formula Cl H2n plus 2, extra one oxygen is there, then we can write this is O. This is a general formula of alcohol. Otherwise, we can write like this also. This is alkyl group. Alkyl group generally represented with the R. Alkyl group R means that is also we can represent the general formula Cn H2n plus 1. Remaining OH as it is we can write like this. This is general formula of alcohol. Other examples, this simple form also represented. R is alkyl group, OH is OH. This is R group R and remaining OH as it is. This is a general formula of alcohol, that is only for aliphatic alcohol. Aliphatic alcohols. See, in hydrocarbons, generally hydrocarbons are alkane, alkene and alkyne and benzene also, because carbon and hydrogen contain compound there. In that, one of the hydrogen is replaced by the hydroxy group. OH is called hydroxy group. Then with respect to alcohols are formed, that is aliphatic and aromatic. So already we know that this is R, H is the alkane. H is replaced by OH. Then we can write ROH. This is aliphatic alcohol. This is ARH. This is a benzene, aromatic compound. If hydrogen in this benzene replaced by the OH, then we can write AROH. This is aromatic alcohol. Similarly, in this ether also, if you consider, now this side I will write. This hydrocarbon H is replaced by OR group. Alkoxy, alkane and oxygen. Alkoxy group, then it is called R already is hydrogen replaced by OR, and this is aliphatic ether. Similarly, here also hydrogen is replaced by H, then you will get ARO. Next, in this hydrocarbon H is replaced by the OR group, alkoxy group. This hydrogen is replaced, then ROR. This is ether. This is aliphatic ether. Next, this hydrocarbon hydrogen is replaced by OR, that is alkoxy. Then, here aromatic. This is benzene, AR. Then we will get here AROR. Here R means that aliphatic or aromatic. It may be again benzene also. Then we will consider this is the aromatic ether. This is also ether, but directly bonded with the phenyl group, that is considered as an aromatic group. This aromaticity you know in the first year in benzene chapter, which is aromatic, which is aliphatic. Those are followed the available R4n plus 2 pi electron, that is called aromatic. This is a classification how the alcohol is formed from the hydrocarbon. Just the hydrogen is replaced by the hydroxy group or alkoxy group, then hydroxy group replaced attached to the aliphatic and aromatic respective aliphatic and aromatic alcohol, and alkoxy group is bonded to the aliphatic and aromatic alkyl group, then respective their ethers are formed, that is aliphatic ether and aromatic ether. This is about the alcohol. Then why we have to discuss about this alcohol chapter? Because what is the use of this in our day-to-day life? We know that spirit, I think this ethanol is there. Okay, this is a ethanol bottle in laboratory. You can observe this alcohol. So 95% of alcohol is known as the rectified spirit. That is now we are using for what do you call it? Hand wash type also, or that COVID-19 due to this pandemic season, what do you call it? Sanitizers. In that also we are using alcohol. And next, we know that very well sugar. In the sugar also hydroxy groups are there. That is also one of the alcohol partner. OH group is bonded to the respective carbons. Next, paper. In paper industry also we are using the alcohol. Next, for cleaning purpose also. I think this is for wood polishing purpose also we are using this alcohol. So many uses are there that their alcohol somewhat properties also and their uses also changes. So now I will discuss about the classification of alcohol. These are the how the alcohol formed from the hydrocarbon. Now the classification of alcohol. Now consider here what are the alcohol is hydroxy group bonded to the hydrocarbon. One hydroxy group bonded or two hydroxy or three based on the number of hydroxy group bonded to the hydrocarbon. That is the classification of it. So that is called based on number of hydroxy group, that is OH group bonded to carbon, that's not hydrocarbon, no problem. Hydrocarbon. Now, if one hydroxy group is bonded, that is called monohydric alcohol. Monohydric alcohol. Monohydric alcohol means one OH group is bonded. One OH group is bonded. That is called monohydric alcohol. One example we know that from here on consider this is methane. In methane, one hydrogen is replaced here. CH3. One hydrogen replaced and here replaced by OH. This is one OH group bonded to this hydrocarbon. That is called monohydric alcohol. Its common name is methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol. This alkyl group is methyl. This is alcohol group. Then it is called methyl alcohol. Its another common name is also known as wood spirit. Destructive distillation of wood at high temperature, we get the methyl alcohol. That's why sometimes the common name will also ask in the competitive exam, that is CET or NEET level, JEE, sometimes there is a possibility to ask what is the common name. So this is one of the common name, wood spirit. Now if you consider this methyl group, another one is methyl group also now. CH3, CH2, O, H. This is called ethyl group, alkyl. ROH. This is alkyl group, alkyl. This is alcohol. Then alkyl alcohol. This is similarly here. This is ethyl group and alcohol. Then it is called ethyl alcohol. This is ethyl alcohol. Now these are aliphatic. Similarly, aromatic also has. In this aromatic, consider this a benzene. Every carbon one hydrogen present. Now here the hydrogen present at first position you can remove and bond with the OH, that is hydroxyl group bonded directly to benzene. Then this is called phenol. Phenol is a common name also as well as a IUPAC name also considered. That's why phenol is it is also called hydroxybenzene also. Hydroxybenzene. But phenol also considered as a IUPAC name. This is common also and IUPAC name also. Okay, generally student will confuse. This is hydroxybenzene is IUPAC name, phenol is a common name, but IUPAC committee suggested that this is also considered as a IUPAC name and common name also. Next, see if any other groups are bonded to this benzene, this OH, all are looking like the same, but one position of any other group is changed. Here ortho position methyl group, here meta position methyl group, here para position methyl group. I think you know that what is ortho, para, meta. If you consider with respect to any one of the group, consider some X group is present at this position. This is the first position. This is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So always any ortho, para, meta we are defining with respect to a specific group. With respect to the first position, 2 and 6. 2, 6 are known as ortho position, denoted with a small o dash. This is called ortho. Otherwise, you can write completely ortho. How it is represented? Small o dash. Next, with respect to first position, 3 and 5 positions are known as meta positions. It is represented like small m dash. With respect to first position, 4 is that is called para position. This is represented like small p dash. That we have to know in first year. I think you will know about this. But once again, I explain about this ortho, meta, para. So this is called common name. Ortho position methyl group is present. Orthocresol. Orthocresol. This is methyl group present at meta position. That is called metacresol. Methyl group present at para position. That is called paracresol. These are the common name. Common name compulsory you have to remember. There is no any other way. There is no tricks also. So, and common names are frequently used instead of the IUPAC name. If any formulas are given or that structures are given, student easily can write the IUPAC name. But common name sometimes it depends upon its nature or how it is prepared. That is called source. Based on it depends. That's why we have to remember the common name. Now, IUPAC name if they ask, this is the first question because we know that according to IUPAC nomenclature, the functional group should get least number. Then here this is the first position of the hydroxyl group. This is second position, remaining third, fourth, fifth, continuation. Not record as I am not writing remaining number. So this is substitute. Substitute name first. 2-methyl-phenol. Because already I told you that this is considered as IUPAC. Then immediately its name, I am not writing here, just consider. It is the first position name, this is second, this is third. then automatically this is called 3-methyl-phenol. This is first position, second position, third, this is fourth position. Then automatically it is called 4-methyl-phenol. And some may be given like this also 2-methyl-hydroxybenzene also. But if you observe your textbook, then it will phenol only mentioned. So follow the textbook only, NCERT textbook. You have to follow whatever present in there. That is all you have to consider, right? In competitive exam, maximum they will give 1 or 2, 3 questions directly from the textbook. That's why you have to each and every student should follow the NCERT textbook. Okay, so this is about the which monohydrate alcohol. Like so many are there. Just I am giving a few examples. Next, more than one hydroxy groups are present, then that is called polyhydrate only. But here separately mentioned in the textbook, this is called dihydrate alcohol, trihydrate alcohol, like is mentioned. But consider when more than one OH group is there, that is considered polyhydroxy only. So, but whatever is given, you have to follow. Then here, the second one classification is dihydrate alcohol. Dihydrate alcohol. It indicates here monohydrate means one OH group is bonded. Dihydrate alcohol means here 2. Don't write the number. Here I wrote here ONE 1 only. If I write here one OH group means it may indicate the at first position number. That's why I am not writing here. On the hydrocarbon chain, at first position only OH is bonded, like this also we will consider. That's why I am not writing the numbers. We have to follow the word only. 2 hydroxy group or 2 OH group bonded here. That is called dihydrate alcohol. In this dihydrate alcohol, consider one aliphatic CH2, CH2. Here one hydrogen replaced with the OH. Here also one hydrogen replaced because here CH will be there. One hydrogen replaced with the OH. This is dihydrate alcohol. So you know that in first year also, ethene react with the base reagent, they form ethylene glycol. So this is called ethylene glycol. You studied in the first year. Ethene react with the alkaline cold dilute KNO4. That is called base reagent. Then it gives an ethylene glycol. This is a common name. Ethylene glycol. Keep in mind this dihydrate alcohol is also known as diols, otherwise glycols. Glycol word used in the generally common name, diols word used in the IUPAC. That's why here ethylene glycol is there. Don't consider here E word is there, double bond is there. This is common name. Similarly, if you want one more example, I will give you with the cyclohexane. This indicating both are same side, near to the observer. This indicating what is it? This bond near to the observer. If you are the observer, this is near to the observer. Consider this is bond. However, and this is bond together. These two hands are like this towards the observer. So here one OH is there, here one OH is there. Both are same side to this. That is called cis. This is cyclohexane. That's why cyclohexane. In IUPAC name, E will be lost, will not have removed, and 1,2-diol. Okay, this is IUPAC. In common name, cis cyclohexene glycol. Keep in mind here. Here looks like this is E means double bond, but there is no double bond in this compound. This is in common name that we have to observe for competitive exam for means purpose. There is no any question like this because up to here only is in your textbook maybe, but like this question will not ask in your PUC level. This is only for competitive exam. If they ask here what is the IUPAC name of this compound, so already we will select the longest carbon chain, longest 2 only is there, then we can say this is ethane. And here, one of the IUPAC name you maybe know that when more than one hydroxy groups are present. Keep in mind here, so I also forgot here, when more than one hydroxy group is present, E will be retained. You will be observed from here this chapter onwards. So more than one hydroxy groups are present mean, or more than one amine groups are present mean that function 2 is repeated mean, or 3 maybe whatever poly, then that E will be retained in the hydrocarbon chain. So ethane, one position, this is second position, 1, 2, diol. Generally, lectures also, students also sometimes they will pronounce like this also. Ethane 1, 2 diol. Comma is only for stopping purpose, it's little bit slow, no need to pronounce that. Ethane 1, 2 diol you have to pronounce, but don't pronounce like this, ethane 1, 2 diol. That is one of the important, because you should know that what is actual meaning of the name of the compound. Here also cis cyclohexane 1, 2 diol. But here the 1, 2 question is not mentioned. Generally IUPAC name that numbers are represented in common name may not be represented, depends upon the compound. So cis cyclohexane glycol. That's why you should know in diols, it means dihydrogen alcohol, diol word used or glycol word is used. These are aliphatic. But you can ask that, you will learn in the haloalkane chapter that is called gem dihalides and vicinal dihalides. So now hydroxy groups are present on the side by side carbon, it means adjacent carbon. Then this is vicinal diol. It may be represented like VIC diol. Instead of writing the vicinal complete word, you can written like this as VIC, vicinal diol. Next, then you will answer the question is CH3, CH, OH and OH. Like this also we will present. This is called gem diols. It means already mentioned gem dihalides. On same carbon more than only 2 halogens are present. That is called gem dihalide. But in alcohol, gem diols will not be present. This will be not present gem diols. Reason, keep in mind more than one hydroxy group on the same carbon that is unstable, then immediately it lost the water molecule and convert into CH3, CHO. This is called aldehyde. That's why in alcohols, gem diols will not possible. Only vicinal diols will be possible. Reason that more than one hydroxy group on the same carbon that is unstable. Then immediately loss the water molecule. You can write minus H2O, water molecule loss, and immediately convert to that is aldehyde or maybe ketone. Now this end is there OH that will form aldehyde. It may be like for example CH3, OH. Then if CH3, OH and CH, this is also hydroxy group on the same carbon, then it is unstable, immediately lost the water molecule and converted into ketones. So this is also like this not possible. Their levels will not possible because they are very unstable and they convert into their respective aldehydes and ketones. Now this aldehyde, if aromatic is there, if aromatic means here OH, at another word metaphation, OH at paraphation. So this common name is called catechol. Common name is resorcinol. This is called hydroquinone or quinone. Both will be considered because it is undergo tautomerization. So lateralization how it is in the any one of the equation. But now consider this hydroquinone also, quinone also. These are the common names. IUPAC means we know that this first question is second question consider. Otherwise, this is first, this is second is no problem because both are equivalent here. Then it is called benzene. When polyhydroxy is there, that alkene on alkene E will be remain. That's here, E will be retained here. And here 1, 2 diol. Here same benzene 1, 3 diol. Here benzene 1, 4 diol. So benzene 1, 3 diol. Here benzene 1, 4 diol. So this is about the dihydrate alcohol. In the next class we will discuss about the trihydrate and polyhydric alcohol and then IUPAC nomenclature.